Hello, this is Bonnie with Unfinished Stitches. Welcome to another edition of What's on My Table Wednesday. Today's October 4th. Look at my cute wool Halloween rug. I got some of my fall stuff out finally. So, okay, let's see what's on my craft table. So I decided to make this. Everyone seemed very interested in this, so I decided I would go ahead and make this a thing for now anyway. And you know, some weeks maybe there won't be one. If I haven't been doing any crafting and it's been a sad week, then nothing's changed. But I've had a pretty good week since last Wednesday. So let's get moving here. I've got piles of stuff as usual. We'll start with these. I just got these in a shipment for my Etsy shop. Look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have one of each of those colors and some new yellow ones. I like those too. Okay, I'm going to move those out of the way though. Okay, so this is a stack of, let's just go through it. My friend and I went to a quilt show a couple weeks ago and I bought some fabrics. I bought a layer cake. This is from Movie Star Society. I think this is one of their little darlings, packs, and I just really liked the these Halloween fabrics. I thought they were just kind of fun and different. These are sticks of gum. So I don't know if you can see these on here, but it says like yum gum, mummy gum, sourpuss, boo berry. So anyway, they're supposed to look like sticks of gum. And what I was doing, I had this book out. I was trying to find a pattern that I wanted to make with these. So I think I'm going to use this gray as a background, and I'm going to, I think, do a pattern out of this book. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide, but I'll let you know what I decide on that. I haven't come to a conclusion exactly, but I think I'm going to use this gray for the background because I have part of a bolt left of that. Whoops. So I hope I'm not making anybody sick here with my craziness. And then I got some other fabrics. I must have been into the Halloween theme. This panel is really cool and it's Halloween and I just really liked it. It's from Dashwood Fabrics, which I believe is from the UK. So it's a panel. Excuse me. And look at that spider. Isn't that fun? And look at this howling, whatever he is. I just love the colors on this. So it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but look at the owl. And then this like raven looking guy. Love it. So I got this, and then I got some of the coordinating pieces to go with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I was trying to find a pattern for this one as well. Look at this look at the spiders. I mean, I'm not a spider person, but like they're pink spiders. And I had this fabric, and I kind of thought that, I don't know if you can see, there's like plus signs on here. It goes really well with this, so I kind of just put it with it to think about. And then I also picked up, this was not at the show that I went to, but this was at a shop that I did a presentation for a couple weeks ago, and I kind of had this out because I was looking at it. This is really hard to do with one hand. So I'm using this pattern called Bricklayer, but it's this layer cake from Moda. It's Primitive Gatherings, and it's a bunch of wovens. And so I really like wovens. And then a black flannel to go in between them. So I'm hoping to do something with that. Over here on my table, I also have, these are fabric samples that I have that I need to deal with. This is the problem with doing this kind of job, is I end up with stuff like that. I finished a cross stitch project my witch, and this was the backing of the pillow. So I need to put that away. So that's stuff I need to deal with and put away. Whoops. And then let's come on over here. My coffee for the day. I got out my Halloween cups. And this little stack here, these are some Halloween things or fall things I'm still decorating with. And I haven't hung them up yet. This goes in a frame. It's just a piece of wool. I think it was an embroidery pattern that I had a long time ago. And I decided to do it out of wool. So there's that. This is a pattern that Madison drew. And I don't know if she or I embroidered it. I don't remember. When we used to have a pattern company. But we did she drew out a bike for each season. So this is the fall one. And then this is a quilt that, it's a little wall hanging that I did out of wools. And I usually hang it by my front door. Isn't it so cute? So I just need to hang those things up. So they're sitting here on the table. And let's move right along. So here's my little tray of just some supplies I'm using. Look at my little cup with the pumpkin face. Okay, so I've been working on this, and I showed this to you guys last time. I've trimmed it down just a little bit. It's my witch shoe that came out of this Buttermilk Basin book called Pick of the Crop. And I've almost done stitching it. I need to add some buttons for some eyes that I have. And I need to cut out my leaves. And you can see I have some vines drawn here that I need to put the leaves on. And that's all I have to do. I have to apply on those leaves. And I think I have a little bit of... Now I finished that. I have some... Oh, I need to put the buttons on here too for the shoe. So, here is what it looks like in the book. Really cute. And then I need to decide what I want to put on the back of my pillow. I was trying to decide. I still have a piece of this purple left. So that is something I'm also considering. What am I going to put on the back of this? I don't know. That's the pearl cotton I'm using for my leaves. I think I said last video that for me, I use pearl cottons and sulky. Sometimes I use embroidery floss. I look for the color that I want when I'm doing applique because I don't care which brand of or kind of thread it is. I'm just looking for the color. Okay, so there's that. And then, okay, let's move on to this. So I showed this last time. Let's get some light over here. And this is a cross-stitch project that I had finished and had gotten puckery. I almost always put SF101 on the back to help stabilize everything and just secure those stitches down. Well, when I glued the piece to the board through time, and I think it got puckery in the center because you can see I didn't put any glue in the center. And I think it got puckery because it was by my iron. And I think it got heat and steam on it. So I'm definitely not going to put it by my iron anymore, I don't think. But, so I went under and cut out what I could of the SF101 because let me tell you that Eileen's glue is like cement. And then I just pulled off what I could and it's fine. So I've glued on ironed on another piece of SF101 and I am going to just go ahead and put this right on here. It will be fine. I'm just trying to decide how to reattach it. So I also have some mounting tape and I have finishing dots. So I'm trying to decide which one of those I'm going to use to put that on. And that's why that's sitting here. And I'll hopefully do that today and get that off my table because, see, this is a good thing to do this What's on My Table Wednesday because it makes me get stuff done. Okay, because I'm seeing it again. And my poor pig, I started working on him. I showed you guys him last week. I made my mom one in green. Mine's pink. I have it unfinished for at least 2 years, maybe longer. But I started him. I stuffed his little legs and I sewed him onto his little body part. And so I'm making progress. So I just have to put the gusset in and sew that up and stuff him. I have to use this for stuffing those tiny little eggs. Then give him some eyes and some ears. I've got his little pieces here for his ears and his snout. So I worked on it a little bit. A little bit is all it takes. A little bit every week is fine. All right, so we're going to move him over here out of the way. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so last week I talked to you about I wanted to make pillows out of this toweling, Christmas particularly, and I haven't done anything else different with the stuff that I showed you for my little wool things last week. And I'm sorry, Karen K. Buckley are these scissors that are serrated that are great for tiny cutting out little pieces of wool. I don't think I said it very clearly last time because I had a couple people ask me what they were. At any rate, where'd that pattern go? Oh, I ordered this pattern from Buttermilk Basin that I saw a shop that I'm pretty sure this is the pattern she had used on a towel like this. And so I went ahead and ordered this, and I thought that would be cute on this towel. So I might cut that out. And then my Wonder Under. And so this is another little pattern I got in a kit. And here it is. It's a piece of flannel, and it has wool applique and some embroidery on it. And in person, it was so cute because I saw this made up and I really liked it. So this is the piece of flannel that's the background, and it really looks like it's wool, doesn't it? But it's not. I use flannel for a background a lot on wool. So I've got those fused down and just kind of sitting here to maybe work on. And then the last thing I have on my table is some remnants of gardening for the year. I have some more sunflowers, or some seeds I saved. These are my mammoth sunflowers. They were huge. Seriously, 12 to 15 feet high. Anyway, I have all these things because I want to make a like a scrapbook journal. And so I've saved like a bunch of the stuff I've used so I can put it in the journal. So I haven't done that yet. That's my paper crafting stuff that I need to get to. And that is all that I have on my table, my dirty gloves, for What's on My Table Wednesday. Thanks for watching.